Live on KPRC TV and the KPRC 2 Plus live stream. The news starts now.
Right now at midday, an elderly couple killed this morning after their house caught fire. Their close connection to the fire department. One of the busiest travel days of the season, Houston airports are seeing dozens of delays and cancellations are increasing. What we are seeing from inside Bush Airport. We've been talking about it all week. Today is the day that Arctic blast arrives. We are just hours away from that bitter cold snap. What you need to know and how you can stay safe and warm. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Sirota. Those frigid temperatures are on their way. Let's get right over to meteorologist Justin Stapleton, who is breaking down the timeline for us. Justin, the window to prepare for all of this, I mean, it's closing shortly.
The clock's running at this point, really. I mean, it is running. If you've not done any prep, good luck at this point, because it's two things. We were talking about this when we came in. It's coming in faster and it's coming in colder as well, which we kind of figured would be at least the faster part. But this is the real-time temperatures right now. It is 2 degrees in Amarillo, 10 in Lubbock, 3 in Oklahoma City, 22 in San Angelo. Dallas is now at 20, and it's moving into the hill country, and that's where we expect things to plow through over the next couple of hours. Look at these feels-like temperatures, and this is going to be the real part, Andy, as we get in towards this afternoon tonight and certainly tomorrow morning, as it is just going to be bitterly cold. Feels like 2 degrees in Dallas right now, 23 below zero as you get up towards Amarillo. That's dangerous wind chill. Now, that won't be that cold here, but we're going to get a taste of some of that. Not only that, we've been watching a little bit of light snow up around Fort Worth. None of it is making it to the ground. If it is being blown around by those strong winds very quickly, very dry snow. We may see some flurries out of this as it moves on through. We'll just have to wait and see. Right now, the fog's the bigger issue here locally that we're dealing with. The air mass is just kind of stuck until that front's going to plow everything out of the way. Temperatures anywhere from the mid to upper 50s. We've got around 61 in Galveston, 55 in Tomball, 52 up to Conroe. Right now, College Station's at 49, and look at this. There it is, right to the north of us, and so that's what's headed in our direction. Of course, the fog is what we've been talking about. So here's our Futurecast. This is our brand new model that's just come in right now. By 2 o'clock, we expect that to be in the mid-30s up towards the Brazos, mid-40s across Conroe down to Katy, 50s that turn into 40s as you get in towards portions of downtown. By 3 o'clock, as we get into 4, 5 o'clock, that's down to the coast. Notice we're below freezing quickly by 8 o'clock, and we're going to see those temperatures just continue to tank down into the teens as we take it through tomorrow morning. Widespread mid-upper teens, low 20s at the coast. And Andy, coming up, we'll talk about what the wind chill will be with that. I'll give you a hint. Take 10 to 12 degrees and chop it off of those numbers, even worse in some spots. And we may get most of Friday without even getting to 32 degrees. That's why we say take care of those pets, plants, pipes, people, and of course the pools. We'll get into all those details and the rest of your holiday weekend forecast here in just a bit.
It is going to be brutal, Justin. Thank you. Throughout the morning, we have seen more delays and cancellations at Houston airports. Right now at Hobby, there are 64 delays and 21 cancellations for today. Our Zach Lajway joining us live from Bush Airport this morning with the latest on how the winter weather is impacting travel there. Zach, good morning.
Andy, good morning. Those numbers are also trending north here at Bush. Right now, there are 77 delays, 27 cancellations, and 2 of those cancellations popping up on the board in Terminal A. One flight to Chicago, the other flight to Denver. 'Tis the season to travel.
I come intentionally early because that's just how I travel during the holidays.
But a massive winter storm is causing a holiday headache, debilitating travel in many parts of the country. In Houston, delays and cancellations have been steadily climbing throughout the day because of Arctic air making its way south and east.
So I was concerned about the weather. I was very worried about not just here, leaving my family here with the cold, but also going up to Newark and worrying about what's going on up there as well.
Did you arrive here early in anticipation of any disruptions?
Yes, I did. Showed up about 2.5 hours early.
While John Green is headed to New Jersey, Darren Garrigan is headed to South Carolina to see his mom. He says he travels on the same day from Bush each year.
I thought it was actually going to be busier than what it is, to be honest with you. So actually, I think it'd make great timing.
Close to 200,000 people are expected to travel through Bush and Hobby today and tomorrow. The Houston airport system is monitoring and working closely with airline partners to ensure the least amount of operational disruption. Travelers are encouraged to arrive to the airport early, pack smart to save time during TSA screening, monitor your flight through your airline app so you stay on top of any changes, delays, or cancellations. And remember, this is a fluid situation. Things could change at any moment. Again, we've been here all morning long. We've seen those changes take place. Anticipate long lines inside, but also outside. Anticipate those slowdowns. Andy?
Certainly a lot of moving parts this holiday travel season, Zach. Thank you. We can't forget about our four-legged friends. It's against the law to leave them outside. The nonprofit Houston Pet Set is checking on strays and providing blankets and dog houses for animals whose owners need help keeping them warm. Leaders from the organization say they've spent $10,000 on supplies for this week's cold snap alone.
For whatever reason, those pets can't be brought inside. It's so important to provide them with adequate shelter so that they don't perish in the frigid temperatures.
For every, one or two we get to, there are 3 or 4 more that are out there.
Houston Pet Set says they do have some supplies left. If you need help, you can call them at 713-960-6622. They say if you see an animal outside during these sub-freezing temperatures, to please call animal control immediately. As Houston gets ready for today's freeze, experts want to remind you of the dangers of carbon monoxide poisoning. Symptoms include headache, dizziness, weakness, upset stomach, vomiting, chest pain, and confusion. To avoid becoming ill or worse, never run your car or your generator while it's inside a closed space, like a garage. Never use your stove or your oven to heat your home, regardless if it's electric or gas. And get carbon monoxide detectors for your home because this deadly gas is odorless.
Those are all things that cause a lot of carbon monoxide buildup, and that's super dangerous because it's not like you can smell it or anything like that. Really keep.
The CDC says in total, carbon monoxide kills more than 400 people every year. You might want to double check your car before the cold air arrives. Keep an eye out for bottles and soda cans, just like they do in your freezer. Drinks tend to expand in the cold, meaning they can burst and make a mess in your car. Canned foods, just like drinks, can also burst. Handheld electronics. In Texas, we know devices can overheat, but the freeze can also impact your battery's life and your device's response time. Eyeglasses. The cold could damage the frames, the glass, or even the coating on the lenses. Your medications, if you keep them in your car for an emergency, this is the time to take them inside and avoid an expensive replacement. On KPRC 2+, we will have live extended coverage as the freeze pushes through starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon. You can watch it click2houston.com/Texas Freeze. You can also watch it on your smart TV or your streaming device. An elderly couple unable to escape a fire at their home overnight has died. Their efforts to stay warm may have sparked that fire. This all happened on Hemlock Street in southeast Houston. KPRC 2's Taisha Walker is there live. And Taisha, we understand that the couple's son is a Houston firefighter?
That is correct, Andy. According to relatives, we understand that that son was working at the Houston Fire Department in the call center when he himself learned about the fire to his parents' home. We know that the other son tells us that he had spoken with his parents just an hour before that deadly fire and had plans to visit them this morning. A tragedy less than 3 days before Christmas. Houston firefighters say a married couple in their late 70s were trapped inside of their southeast Houston home as flames started to spread in the early morning hours.
Elderly and not in good health, but they were well known in this neighborhood. I've known them for years since we've been living here.
Neighbor Edward Miller says he knew the couple as Angie and Morrow. Relatives say the pair was inseparable. The wife suffering from dementia and the husband from health issues, which may have prevented them from escaping.
They were great people, well loved, and just it's very, very, very sad to learn what happened.
Firefighters say the fire may have been started by appliances used to keep the house warm. And with the temperatures expected to drop in a matter of hours, firefighters want to ensure people are warm but safe.
It's going to get cold. Anybody that is trying to stay warm, we want to make sure that we keep all our heaters away from any items that can catch fire.
Always be mindful of space heaters. Have your keep 3 feet away from all combustibles, and make sure your smoke detectors are working properly.
While firefighters are not ruling out any space heaters or other heating devices, they are working to figure out the official cause of this fire. Reporting live in Southeast Houston, Taisha Walker, KPRC 2 News.
Taisha, thank you. Metro released its Christmas schedule. It's business as usual for Christmas Eve. Services will be the same as every other Saturday. For Sunday and Monday, local bus service, Metro Rail and Metro Rapid will operate on a Sunday schedule. Park and ride routes will not operate on these days. All HOV hot lanes will be closed on Christmas Day and reopen on Monday. That bitter cold snap is knocking on our back door at this hour. Up next, meteorologist Justin Stapleton with just how low those temperatures will go overnight.